50, 30, 50. I thought we were. Oh, I understand. Yes. We are live.
Hello everyone. Sorry YouTube was being really weird. Usually we can set the whole stream up and be going and just have to hit a button and we're live. And I did all of those things, and before I hit any button, we were live. So sorry about that. We don't want to start late. We don't want to be tardy on starting, but we also don't want to start early. You know, we tell everybody we're going to be here at 6 o'clock Eastern, and that's what time we want to be here. But turns out we had some struggles today. So anyway, thanks for joining us. And look at this. Let me show you something. You remember last 2 weeks ago when we were doing our thing, we had some struggles. Look what I got. I got Heather in a chair that rolls. How crazy is that? She's been on crutches. She broke her foot in 4 places. Right before the live stream, 5:15, we go live at 6. She falls down the driveway and breaks her foot in 4 places. Do I have you in the right spot?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. And anyway, so we went the next morning to the orthopedic, and they said her foot's broken. And she's got this boot that looks like she's ready to walk on the moon on that one side. And she's been walking with crutches. You know, she works from home, so that's no problem. Anyway, it's been something. What do you think about it?
It's fun. Say that in the most sarcastic way possible.
Yeah. I don't think you're in the middle. Maybe I can
No.
turn. What if I turn the camera? How about
Oh,
that?
there we go. Yep, I'm in the middle now.
Cool. So, yeah, that is crazy. And what else has been happening?
I don't know. I can't do any photography.
Yeah, well, you still made a picture and submitted it to the live stream. She had some crutches already, and a friend of mine at work has some super fancy crutches that he's letting her borrow. Now she's bought this chair. There's a concert. There's an outdoor concert with major social distancing this Saturday night, and I think we're going to go. I think I'm going to roll Heather around the field where this concert is if it doesn't rain in this chair. So that'll be fun. And there's this one restaurant that has a great deal on hamburgers on Wednesday nights, and not yesterday but the week before. They've got this really, really tough staircase to go up even if you haven't broken your foot, but they also have a handicap elevator. And so, but the last time we went, the handicap elevator was broken. So we called them up. Hey, is the handicap elevator working? Heather called, and they said they're working on it right now. It'll be fixed. Come on down. Well, it's a half-hour drive to get there. So we drive all the way there. It's not working. Nobody's working on it. Anyway. There's my girl right there. So, let's see. What can we talk about?
We got some.
Some stuff going on. Let me do this. So a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but some people ask me about the lens. You know, because I was talking about the lens that in our most recent video. Is that our most recent video?
Yeah, I think so.
The old don't worry about forgetting your memory card video. I knew everybody would say 1,000 nice things to you. But anyway, the lens, and I always say $49 or $50. I looked it up. I actually paid $47 for this lens. And you can see in this picture, you can see it even has this circular polarizer. And I looked up the value of this circular polarizer that I'm running my pointer across, and it's more than $47. And I got this whole thing, and this old lens is sharp. It's a push-pull, and let's see. Now I'm struggling again. So I made this picture and all the pictures in that video with that cheap old lens. So you don't have to have the most expensive. That's what it looks like at 70 millimeters, and that's what it looks like at 210 millimeters. And it's, you know, it won't autofocus on a Z camera because it has a screw drive autofocus, but for landscape photography you don't need to autofocus. And it will autofocus like on a D500 or a D850 or a D700, any Nikon camera that has a screw drive. And you know, it transmits, even though it does have a an aperture ring on it, it transmits your aperture, and your camera can control the aperture. So that's what I used, this super cheap lens. We got a video coming up. We're on the 4th of July. You may have seen the live stream. We made fireworks photos and I was standing in the Tennessee River waist deep.
Yeah.
And instead of using that lens, the $47 lens, I used the $2,300 70-200 f2.8 G VR2. Would have been a lot smarter to use that lens, but I'm not always very smart. All right, so David's got a live stream coming up this coming Tuesday. Our buddy David Sailors is going to be live streaming. His photo challenge is something with the color red in it. So that is, and he's got a new email address, gpstreamphotos, instead of his regular georgiaphotog@gmail.com. Now it's gp, like Georgia Photog, streamphotos@gmail.com. So make sure to get a picture and send one in to Mr. David. Let's see here. What else can we talk about?
You got a channel of the week?
I do, but first I want to do the thank you.
Okay.
I do have a channel of the week. It's Mike Mitchum again, and the thing that we're thanking Mike for hasn't happened yet, and Heather doesn't know about it, but Mike was really pleased with this photograph that Heather made. You guys may have seen the video, and he has decided to print it for Heather as a surprise. That's why that's why I had to send me that. So Mike is printing that. It was supposed to come in today, and it would have been cool because I could have presented it to you live. But
that's awesome. Thank you.
So anyway, you know, Mike printed the wine glass photo that Heather made, and now he's printed that and sent it to her. And it was supposed to come in today. I'm guessing it'll be here tomorrow. But anyway, very cool. Thanks. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. So let's see. How about the channel of the week? And I don't know. Is Woody here?
I haven't seen Woody comment yet.
Let's see. Who all can we say hi to? Hello, Richard. Hello, Ian.
Joy.
Hi, Joy. Hi, Mike.
Joe.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Peter. Hi,
And
TV. Sorry about all our trouble. I bet we ran some people off who were trying to get in. Hopefully that problem, and it was a YouTube problem, because like I say, you can start your stream, and then there's a button on YouTube to actually start your stream, and we started our stream, and you know, we were going, so without hitting the button. But anyway, Woody, who he actually in the chat a few streams back said, hey, you should check out a guy named Garrick Gillette. So I did, and his channel is pretty cool. Only 881 subscribers when I made this screen grab earlier today, and you know, hopefully some of y'all will check his channel out, and maybe he'll get closer to 1,000 today. But he's not an arrogant guy at all. He just has a interesting photography channel. He's got a lot of drone stuff on there, and he's a Nikon shooter. I think he shoots a D850, if I remember correctly, and he's kind of funny. He's got you may see down here, it says Frank's Focus kind of on the bottom right. He talks to a volleyball sometimes, kind of like Tom Hanks in Castaway talking to his volleyball named Wilson. He's got a volleyball named Frank that sometimes he discusses photography about, and it's kind of funny. It's not over the top, which I'm not a big fan of over the top comedy on a photography channel. But this video at the very top left, this little 56-second coming attractions, are you subscribed? It's completely awesome. I think it just came out yesterday, and I saw that and I said, okay, Garrick is the channel of the week. So check him out. Check out Garrick Gillette on YouTube. Sometime when our 3 videos a week and David's 2 or 3 videos a week aren't filling you up enough, go check out old Garrick. Let's see, what else we got going on? Oh, you know what I haven't done? Goodness gracious. Heather, you need... Yeah, Heather's going to talk a while.
I got to vamp for a minute.
Because I have not, during all this other mess, I still haven't imported the pictures into Lightroom. So, that could take a minute.
Not quite sure what to vamp about.
I went out and made pictures today. I made my black and white pictures today, this morning.
Yeah. I made mine with an iPhone.
Yeah.
On the couch.
She did indeed.
I did. So if you see that poster behind us, we went there and ate last night.
Yep.
Video TBA, TBD, you will see soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a testing
The Z50?
yes.
He-
I tested it for what did I test it for? Vlogging, yes, as a vlogging camera, not photography at all. I love it as a photography camera, but I was testing it for vlogging. I'm really struggling right now.
Okay. This one's good.
Which one's good?
You.
Oh,
You're good.
are they there?
Yes.
Wow, we are really struggling. Hey, I think it's going to let me do it. Yes, finally.
We got pictures coming.
So we are importing. We got a bunch. A lot of times if we don't have a bunch coming in, I'll halfway through. On the Thursday that we don't have a live stream, what will I do?
On Thursdays that we don't have a live stream?
Yeah, I'll post something saying, "Hey, send your pictures."
Yeah.
And I did not do that this week, and we still got a bunch.
Joe said he saw the trade up to the Z5 and it would be $25 if he traded in his Z6. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
They're offering you 26. Oh,
No, it would only be $25. So he would have to pay $25 if he traded his Z6 for his Z5.
oh yeah, that's no good.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's no good at all. But if you had like I don't know. I mean, if a camera old enough to trade's probably not worth anything anyway. I would, yeah.
Sorry, guys. We'll get this here in a second.
I'm not making any promises.
Oh, no. Why is it not wanting to?
Mm-hmm. Can you close your screen for me?
Oh, yeah. I
can't.
apologize. Technology is not our friend today.
It's really not. Oh, man.
How many pictures tonight? I'm not sure yet. I'm not
I think
sure
it's
yet,
42. I think it's 42, but until the computer decides to cooperate, unknown.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're getting them. It looks like we're getting
Oh,
them.
finally.
I see a cute chipmunk. We're getting them.
And
I thought we were getting them.
yeah, well, yeah, we may be in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble.
Okay.
Unless it got them all before it shut down, then we might be all right.
So a little off the photography subject.
Oh, it got them all.
I got them all. All right, never mind. I won't go there.
No, what were you going to say?
I was going to talk about the new iMac.
Because I got to get my...
Because you really
got
need one.
I got a lot of stuff to get together over here before we...
Okay, so I don't know about all of you guys, but Phil and I typically use Apple products. So we use, he's got an iMac, I've got a MacBook Pro, we've got another MacBook Pro that we use for backup. So they came out with the 27-inch iMac the other day.
Which is what we're using right now. But
Yeah.
this one's from 2010.
Yeah. So this one's 10 years newer. And it has some crazy specs on it.
Crazy specs.
And I think Phil needs it.
This one works. It's just, if this would have been done, if YouTube had not gone sideways on us, we would have got the stream going, imported the pictures, and been ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
All right, look at this. Here they are,
Oh,
finally.
I'm sorry, guys.
Without further ado, we are running 6 minutes late, but here are the pictures. Let me get my Gmail up over here so I can read the descriptions. I wonder if anybody's tried to slip in a picture late. I was waiting until the last second to import them in case anybody slipped in a picture late, but it
Does not look like
doesn't
it.
look like they did. All right, so Richard Young, and this is the
You're on the third picture.
sorry.
Babe. Okay, here we go.
All right, this is Mike Mitchum.
Oh, this is cool.
It's very cool. And let me find the Mike Mitchum pictures. This one, Stars Mill. This is Stars Mill in Fayetteville, shot with the very same Fujifilm X-T3 that is currently running this live stream, and converted to, can you pronounce that?
Daguerreotype?
Very good. I guess that means it looks like it was made with an old camera. Is that what a daguerreotype is?
I suppose.
Very cool, Mike. Very
Yeah, that
cool.
is.
It looks like it was made 100 years ago.
This reminds me of a mill that's not too far from where my parents live. It's called Prater's Mill. Reminds me quite a bit of that. I like that that type of architecture. It's cool.
Look at the waterfall. I guess that's part of the mill.
Yeah, and there's one just like that at Prater's Mill too, by the way.
Yeah.
So if we ever
Isn't there one that's kind of like that, kind of Pigeon Forge-y?
Yeah, it's in Pigeon Forge, like near the island, I think. Yeah.
Daguerreotype.
Yeah, this is cool.
Very cool. So thanks to everybody. I was about to thank Mike for sending this picture in, but thanks to everybody who sent in a picture. Very much appreciated. And right here
this is beautiful.
This is Richard Young, and this week's or this bi-weekly live stream is the Richard Young Challenge, because he always sends in
Richard's right here.
thank you. He always sends in black and whites that are really cool, and this one is Richard Young number 3, Looking Out to Sea from Paldhu Cove. No other words required. Made this with the D7100 at 1/800th of a second. Let's see if it'll let me
Oh, wow.
get the
The XF.
yeah. Let's see, can I make it small again? Yeah. So with the 10 to 24, is that your lens, or is
Mine,
yours 3.5 to 4.5?
Yeah, I think so.
Now you gotta look it up.
Yeah.
We got her googling. Anyway, D7100 f8 1/800th ISO 160. Very, very cool. Looks like there's a storm coming in. What do you think?
Yeah, it does look like it. And we've just got a couple little spots of light that are showing through.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Richard.
Yeah, mine's a 3.5 to 4.5.
So that's with your lens. Very cool. All right. This one is Richard Young number 1, Nair Point Coast Watch. This is a coastal lookout station operated by volunteers that keep a constant watch on passing ships, boats, or any other vessels, and they can alert the Coast Guard should assistance be required. And looks like this is with the same gear. the D7100 and the 10 to 24.
I really like, you kind of are drawn in by these flowers in the center of the frame, and then you have the building, and then the light and the clouds are really cool up here.
It has a very ultra wide look.
It does.
Without being distorted.
Right.
It's really cool. Although you can still, I think you still can see maybe a little distortion in that Jeep or truck. Maybe not. I don't know. It's awesome. And you know the vignette, I guess, is that, I mean, is that a vignette or is that the way, I don't know. Anyway, really cool. Thank you, Richard. Look at that.
Ooh.
Looks like the
satellites and a wind.
This
turbines.
is number 2, Goonhilly Earth Station. This is a radio communication site, and it was at one time the largest satellite Earth station in the world. The site has played a key role in communication events such as the Muhammad Ali fights, the Olympic Games, the Apollo 11 moon landing, and Live Aid 1985.
That is very cool.
That's a pretty good set of television events right there for sure.
That's a very cool spot.
Yeah, really neat. I wonder how big of an area that is. He's only at 20 millimeters on that ultra wide. You know, he could go all the way down to 10. Is this this is all, we're all D7100 so far on Richards.
That's cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like that aspect ratio. Is that, I think that's
That looks like a pano.
it's panamorphic.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is a pano. I think it's just with that ultra wide lens, or maybe it's. I mean, he would have mentioned that it's more than one.
No,
channel.
I'm sure it's just a pano.
But it's
crop.
an aspect ratio that you would use in a pano.
Yeah.
And this is Peter.
Blue Jays.
Rub it in. All right.
Yeah, he said it's cropped to be that aspect ratio. That's what I thought.
Hi, Phil and Heather. Let's skip.
Second photo drive.
This one's number 3. Last photo. Blue Jay, same camera, which is the Nikon D2X. How about that? With a 70 to 300. Same camera gear like the first one. Original colors, bad boring street paving background. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you can't tell what it is. It looks like there's it's by a body of water or something.
Yeah, it's so out of focus that you can't tell.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Nikon D2XS. I have to look up. I don't even know what that is. It's really cool, though.
Yeah. The Blue Jay is pretty.
Yeah. It's a nice pose.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Peter. Vince. I believe this is Vince's first time. First time. Ding, ding, ding. All right.
First photo. I think this is the second photo.
Oh, I think I messed up and only put one photo in. I didn't realize there was 2. Shoot, I like the second photo better anyway. The first photo's cool, but we've already done our import. I'm just messing up all the way around tonight. Thank you, Vince. Let's see what it says about them. Z6 with the 24 to 70, the Z 24 to 70 f2.8.
Oh,
That's the new 24 to 70 f2.8, which makes my 24 to 70 2.8 2 generations old now.
Oh, this one is shot with the D5100 and the 18 to 55 kit lens.
Oh, okay. Well, see there? You don't have to have super expensive gear to make an awesome. I love this. It reminds me of an MC Escher painting for some reason.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool. It's an interesting perspective that you wouldn't normally, because I mean he's in the building, hanging off the balcony.
Oh yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that.
See on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely in the building.
Yeah, he said it. It's Leland Stanford Mansion in Sacramento.
It's not the usual one for the landmark.
I would say not, but it's very cool.
Yeah, real cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Sorry I didn't include your other picture, Vince. I'll try to do better in 2 weeks. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. See, yeah, 18 to 55,
Yeah.
1/6 of a second. So he must have been hanging a. He must have a steady hand.
Yeah.
Because it. Well, I don't know. The building may go around further. He may. I don't know. It's cool though.
Yeah.
All right, Mike
Mike
Mitchum. Mike Mitchum. Mike Mitchum. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Mitchum. This one is BW Office.
Gotcha.
Old home in Fayetteville converted to a dental office, shot with the same XT3 that's making this video right now.
That's awesome.
I like it. It's very, all the lines are very straight.
Mm-hmm.
And look, somebody makes nice patterns when they mow the grass.
Yeah. This is very cool.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Is that a tin roof, you think?
I don't know. I was looking at the wraparound porch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you, Mike.
This next one looks cool.
All right, this is Cuban Run. I love this picture.
This picture is great. Hey, RD.
Oops, I went too far. Okay, so this is photo number 1 with a Fuji XH1 16mm f1.4, and that's supposed to be like the greatest lens ever made from everybody that I hear on YouTube. 1/850th, taking during an art show in Miami Beach. I really like the way the painting is looking and at the person taking the photo. That's so cool.
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell if the painting's looking at his phone or looking at us or a little bit of everything, but that's a really cool photo. That's like street photography, but inside an art
Yeah,
show.
it's very cool.
Really cool. I like that.
I would really like to shoot like at an art show or something, but you know they don't allow that at ours.
Right. That is correct. I like the texture on this. I guess that's a plaster
Yeah, that wall.
or it's drywall made to look like plaster.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Looks like we're going back to Peter next.
Okay. I'll do that then while we continue to admire this picture.
This is the Two Crow.
All right. The Two Crows picture, the original color photo looks the same, only a little green on the branches. AFS Nikkor 70-300. Terrible lens, he says.
Well, it made a pretty picture.
Yeah. Still works, which is a miracle.
I like
I like the snow. I like the snow and the silhouettes. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
You know, you
that's
don't.
awesome.
A lot of times, people think that wildlife photography has to be tack sharp, but you know, this is a lot of times more artistic than a perfectly tack sharp where you can see the eye and all that kind of stuff. This picture tells a pretty good story. Looks like they're hunkered down.
Yeah. My parents always said if you saw a lot of crows, it was going to snow.
Huh. Okay, this is Ian.
This is so pretty. I want to know where this is.
He might say. He did not say.
It's in New South Wales.
How'd you know?
Because it says storm over the Three Brothers. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize it said that. Made it with a Sony 18-105 at 19mm. It's pretty.
What's the 1/640th of a second? I wondered to catch those waves like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty. And I like the waves like that because it helps you understand that there's a storm moving in too.
You can almost see the rain coming down over the mountains in the background, and over here to the right as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Three brothers.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 mountains.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, 3 separate mountains on the mid-north coast region of New South Wales. That's awesome. Just a little north of Sydney.
Cool.
Or 220 miles north of Sydney, rather.
That's not too far.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
this is beautiful.
Okay, so second photo, dry fallen philodendron.
Philodendron.
It's a leaf. I thought it was like a mannequin.
Yeah, with a green pepper cob. I thought that was.
That is crazy.
That
I thought it was a dress.
That is so cool.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Great job, Peter. And this is 60 millimeters f2.8. That's the 2.8. It's the macro lens. The sharpest lens I've ever owned for 35 millimeters, he says.
Wow. Yeah, it's sharp.
Very cool.
Yeah. And I love that the background is perfectly blacked out.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done, nicely lighted. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You guys are talented and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Richard Young.
Is that like an old heater?
Yeah, radiator.
Radiator. Yeah, that's what they're called.
You see Richard's name anywhere?
It should be right above Ray's.
Thank you. And that's number 4. Germany has such great design and visuals, both in architecture and everyday things, like this radiator. For me, this is typically German. The lighting, the textured walls, the strength of the radiator, fit for purpose, and the cleaning plan screwed into the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I love to photograph these often unnoticed yet interesting scenes.
Yeah, I've noticed that about
Yeah.
his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool, though.
Very. Okay, you used the 850, D850 with the 14 to 24, the world famous 14 to 24 at f5.6, and he focus stacked it.
Ah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I wonder what this is on top of it.
Just a shelf, maybe?
Mm.
I don't know.
The school where I went to elementary school, or maybe it was junior high. Anyway, the whole school was heated by radiators in each room, and it's just hot water that flows through them, and they radiate heat. And if they were working on something down in the boiler room, they'd hammer on stuff in every room. You could hear the clang, 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 clang hammering all through the school. It's hard to get an education in that racket. Very cool.
Oh, look at this.
Joseph.
Z6 with a 200 to 500.
Okay, so Joe sent 3 pictures in, and the chipmunk's going to be my favorite. I don't care what the others have.
This chipmunk is cute.
I like the chipmunk. He's got the fat cheeks because he's about halfway filled up. I like the composition. I like the head angle of the chipmunk. It
looks like this debris on the bottom is probably what the chipmunk
is
eating.
Yeah. There's probably more of that in his mouth than in the rest of the picture. And there's a bunch in the rest of the picture. Yeah, this picture's fabulous.
Yep.
At the marsh. So it's near a body of water somewhere.
That's cute.
But it looks like that's a boardwalk it's on.
Yeah.
That might be over the marsh.
Yeah, maybe so.
Excuse me. Very cool. What is it that Tony and Chelsea Northrup do? I'm going to give that one a pick. Oh man. Okay, sorry, had to do that at least once. All right, here is Ian. Look at those cool stairs.
That is cool.
I like the cloud. Oh, and the birds
The
too.
birds, yeah.
Yeah, there's just the more you look at it, the more you see. It just keeps getting better and better. I was going to say look at the detail in the clouds, and then I noticed 3 birds flying by. Very cool. I don't think if memory did. I don't think Ian had a description, so I don't have to worry about looking for his. Oh, he's using probably a Z6 or Z7 with the 24 to 70 f4. The lens that I'm still kicking myself for not buying when I got my Z6. I said I won't need that. Now I wish I had it. Very cool. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ian. All right, here is another one from this. You know what this reminds me of?
That place in Alabama where we saw the.
Yeah, we went to see a waterfall in Alabama, and upstream of the waterfall was a body of water like this with small buildings on the other side.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that place. Very cool. And he's using the 24 to 70 f4 as well. And this is infrared, so.
Oh, that's cool.
So I wonder if he has. I'm sure he hadn't converted his Z6 to infrared, so maybe he's put an infrared filter. You can put a red filter on your camera sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And
Mike, before we even said it, Mike said it looks like it's almost infrared.
Yeah, it sure does.
It does.
Yeah, a lot of times the green leaves of a tree will look white in an infrared photo. Yeah.
He said it's a filter. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Got to
cool.
try that. We got to get us a 77 millimeter infrared filter so we can try that. That's really nice.
And a step up ring.
20 seconds.
Excuse me.
Yeah, apparently they're pretty dark.
Oh, okay. So they block out a low light.
Yeah, so you've got to. I guess that helps to smooth water too.
Yeah.
Very cool. I still like the chipmunk better, but that's awesome, Joe. Good job. All right, I think I was going to say this is his first time sending a picture, but I think it's his second.
Oh, Joe said those filters are like 10 or 15 stops. That makes sense.
All right, while visiting
Playa del Carmen.
Thank you. Mexico, saw this woodpecker and then noticed that he would feed his young one every once in a while. Spent 3 days from different angles trying to get the moment of feeding. I used my D750 with the 80 to 200 and the 2x teleconverter. Wow, that's cool. That's a pretty old lens too. I like it. f7.1 ISO 2800. 400 millimeters, a 2x teleconverter. Very nice. I guess it looks like a red belly. A red belly. I don't know if they travel all the way to Mexico or if that's a different species, but it looks like a red belly woodpecker. Female, it would be my guess, because this is probably red, and the male, the red would probably go all the way around here. Beautiful photo.
Yeah.
Good job. I like the tenacity of working on it 3 days to get that shot.
Yeah.
That's
paid off.
Very nice. Man, you guys
killing it.
Yeah. All right.
This next one you're gonna love.
Why you say? Is it
It's cute.
Oh, okay. Here comes the next one. Oh,
isn't it cute?
Yeah, this is Tim. I still feel bad about last week. Tim's files were so big that the email only sent a thumbnail, and so the all the awesome detail didn't come through. But on this one, it made it through. This is with an XT3 with the 100 to 400, and look at that squirrel. See the detail?
Yeah, that's awesome.
He sends full res, and you can really see what he's getting out of that 100 to 400. That's a pretty cool lens. Pretty cool indeed. It's got optical image stabilization. It's weather sealed, and it has linear motors. I know my Fuji letters. Very cool. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
I apologize again about 2 weeks ago when your pictures didn't come through good.
This is cute and very, very
Yeah,
nice.
he's like he's playing peekaboo with you.
Yeah.
It looks like he's sitting on a park bench looking around like, hey, I'm trying to read my paper over here. All right. So this is another one from Joe. I think this is his third and final. And right now I've lost his email again.
Joe.
There it is. This one is number 3. Ah. He says black and white is definitely a challenge and outside his wheelhouse. Well, same thing for me. But you definitely did good with all 3 of your pictures. Very nice work. I like his white border and his signature in white, and his name of the photo and gear used in black. I think that's classy looking.
Yeah, it is.
Very cool. All right, this is George Nagata, and that is not Pisa.
No, it's not.
That is.
It is a leaning tower.
That's
though.
Chicago. All right, hi Phil and Heather. 2 pics in black and white. First one is a replica of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We call Leaning Tower of Niles, and that is very cool.
Mhm.
You ever seen the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Not in person. The only country I've been to other than the U.S. is Australia.
Only one I've ever been to is the Bahamas.
Mm.
How about that? World traveler. That's cool. I like the clouds.
Yeah, I do too.
Thanks, George. All right, here is another
This
one of
is
George's,
a
and I
really
really like this. This, I guess,
It's
let's see.
underneath a bridge.
Second photo looking south on Wells Street elevated train bridge. That's the L. Over the Chicago River, downtown Chicago, taken in the middle of a weekday afternoon. Normally would be packed with cars, but not these days.
That is very cool.
Yeah. Look at this traffic signal.
Yeah.
I wonder how close, because when I went to Chicago, I was staying kind of near Michigan Avenue and stuff like that. And I remember walking under something like this, but it wasn't this big. Because I walked all around. I walked all the way down to the pier, to Navy Pier,
Mhm.
and walked over and saw the bean.
Mm.
But this is probably near there,
Yeah.
I would think. Really pretty picture.
Yeah, I really like the
Perspective.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. And he's at
Not
19.5 millimeters. So even with a really wide, he's using this is the Z50. That's the 16 to 50 kit lens.
That's awesome.
See, that makes it even cooler.
Yeah.
We like the Z50 around here. Very nice. Very cool, George.
Yeah, I like this one quite a bit.
All right, TV.
Ooh.
TV, you know what this reminds me of?
JC Spring.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it reminds me of the fountain that we could see off the back porch at Old Key West.
Oh yeah.
Of the golf course, and that I don't know, it may not be, but I was going to say that's probably a golf course over there. Maybe not.
Well, it looks like it. Yeah.
Let's see what TV says. This photo was taken with a Nikon D810 and the 35 millimeter f1.4 Rokinon manual focus lens, 10 seconds f22 with a 10 stop at ISO 100.
Woody's here.
Hey, Woody. Hey, we featured Garrett Gillette, Woody, as the channel of the week, or of the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks to your
Recommendation.
yeah. There you go. Heather's got the words. She's got the words I need. Thanks, TV.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Very cool.
Oh,
Ray Soldano. So this,
CBC.
yeah, that's Chattanooga Brewing, the makers. That's where that beer that Heather and I always talk about, the Chestnut Street Brown Ale, is made right there in that building. But Ray has made this photo probably, yes, I was going to say probably at 300 millimeters from inside Finley Stadium, where he does soccer photography. You can't tell he's inside a stadium making that shot, but I bet you he is.
Well,
Oh,
right
well, yeah.
here's the.
Oh, there's a telltale sign right
Yeah.
there. I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Duh. Very cool. And these lights right here are way behind the building in another parking lot.
Yeah.
Compression. Very cool, Ray. Have a chat is what they say. Instead of have a beer, have a chat. I think they're
They're behind
the
us.
brewery of the month, Chattanooga Brewing.
Yeah.
So here, this is another 300 millimeter shot from Finley Stadium, and I've done some soccer photography, and it is tough to time it where the ball's that close to their head and get everybody in focus, because those guys, they don't putt around. They are cooking all the time. Even when they're going slow, they're going fast. Very cool, Rick. Interesting to see a Chattanooga Football Club photograph in
black and white.
in black and white. Very cool. And this is David. I don't know. I think David might have made this with a cell phone.
He posted this one in the Georgia Photographer Facebook group.
I don't know if he made it with a cell. He said he edited it with a cell phone, and it looks like a cell phony aspect ratio. It's a really cool picture, though. The depth of field or lack thereof is nice. I think those are some Weber side draft carburetors we're looking at. Apparently I think he made this at the West End, at like a car show that was at the West End.
Yeah, he said he was at a car show. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I saw it on Instagram.
I was hoping that that this would have the settings, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's
Which
cool.
also probably indicates that it was a cell phone photo.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times an unedited cell phone photo will have the settings on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that is cool, and I remember David didn't write anything down about it. But anyway, it's cool. I like the carburetors. I like all the shiny bits and the out of focus bits.
Yeah, he said this was in the lobby at the West End.
Does it say what he used camera wise?
No.
Well, bummer. It's a cool picture though.
Yeah.
All right, so this
Ooh.
is Dana Garrett, and I believe this is Dana's first time sending in a picture. So thank you. And
Really?
it's dreamy looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't describe it. Let's see. This is with the 16 to 80 f2.8 to 4. I'm not sure who makes that lens.
f2.8.
Well, they've shot at f8, but like the
Yeah.
Fuji 16 to 80 is f4 the whole way.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what camera that is just from those things. But the picture, there's a certain not quite perfectly in focus dreaminess about it.
Yeah,
And the
and-
color and the light, not the color, but the light. I don't know. It's really cool.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I do too.
I wonder if there was like a filter put on it or something to make it look.
I don't know. It's so dreamy.
Nice high res file so I can get a good look at it.
It's an icon. Looks like.
Is that
Yeah.
oh, it's a DX lens. Okay. It's a nano crystal coated DX lens. Fancy smancy. Very cool.
Yeah, I like this quite a bit.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you, Dana. Appreciate that. Always nice to see somebody sending something in for the first time.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Mike Mitchum, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ship. All right.
USS Constellation.
Yeah. Shot years ago at the Inner Harbor in Baltimore with a Canon Rebel. How about that?
Huh. That is cool. I wonder how old that is.
I don't know.
USS Constellation.
You got to be good with knots if you're working on a ship like this.
Yeah.
Look at all those lines.
Construction started in 1853.
You are the Google master.
I like
I'm
Googling.
telling you.
I like learning new things.
How's your foot feeling?
It's in pain.
Crap. We need to get you some ibuprofen when we get done.
Yeah. Naval Academy uses it for training. That's cool.
Training on how to tie a knot, I bet. All right, Cuban rum. I think he sent two. Have we seen one of Cuban rums
Yeah,
already?
we saw the one of the art, the painting, looking
yeah.
at the guy's phone. That was
Gosh,
so.
that one is awesome, and this one is pretty cool too. This must be photo number 2, Nikon Z6 24-70 f2.8. He's got the fancy one too. Taken at 26.5 f5.6 in a tenth of a second. Just getting ready to water the flowers. It looks like.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like the rusty old watering can.
Mm-hmm. That can's probably older than you.
Probably so.
It's a pretty picture though.
It
I like
is.
it.
I like the detail.
Makes me want to go out and water my baby trees. Okay.
This next one looks cool.
Yeah, I think this next one is. I think this next one is Mike.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mike he's still working on abstracts, and this is a bunch of pencils.
Yeah.
And I like the way they're not all pushed down the same amount. That kind of adds to it, I think.
Yeah. Focus stacked.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is really cool.
With a 100mm macro lens at f16, 2.5 seconds. That's cool.
Yeah, I really, really like it. You look at all the detail in the wood.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Thanks, Mike.
That's awesome, Mike. He said that's his first focus stack.
Really? Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, my first focus stack had all these little fuzzy areas, and my most recent focus stack had all these little fuzzy areas. I struggle with focus stacking. I just enjoy the out of focus areas. Very good job.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, that's
there's
Ray.
Ray. Not many people get to go to the game, so she must work for CFC. She must be doing, because the matches happen, but if you want to see them, you got to watch it live streamed or see Ray's photos afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
That's that awesome building that's over by First Tennessee
Yeah,
Pavilion.
that abandoned one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to figure out how to go in there someday, and then probably fall to my death.
Please
and
don't.
Then we'll both have broken bones.
Oh, you can see her teeth.
Oh wow! I didn't even notice. I was
Look at
going to
that.
say you can really see her smiling, even though you can't see her smiling, but you can see her smiling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She's breathing in.
Yeah.
She's inhaling
Yeah.
through her mouth.
And the mask is just fitted to her teeth.
Yeah. There's the Chattanooga Football Club logo there.
I thought she looked familiar. He said that's Mary, who usually works the merch table.
Oh, she doesn't. I did not recognize her.
I knew.
But yeah, she definitely. You see her every match, but not. You have to go inside the stadium, not behind under the seats to see her usually.
Yeah.
I guess you can't sell a lot of merch right now.
Yeah.
Good job, Ray.
Oh,
Look at that
no.
dog. All right, so Heather made this just sitting on the couch, pointed her cell phone over at Libby, and made a pretty cool shot, if I do say so myself. Do you want me to say anything else?
No.
Okay.
She's a cute doggy.
She's a cute doggy. We like her. She's neat.
Mm-hmm.
If she misbehaves, I shoot her with a squirt gun.
He's not kidding. She's my sweet girl.
She's a good doggy. Only thing in color is the watermark.
Mm-hmm.
I like your watermark. It's very cool. Very unique.
Thank you.
Bye, Libby.
Bye, Libby.
Don't misbehave or I'll get you with a squirt gun. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, there's me. I made that this morning. with the little S curving road as it goes under this. This is a railroad bridge. She is a bulldog. That is correct.
She is my doggy dog. She has a jersey. She wears it sometimes during football season.
Then that thing smells really bad. So that's a railroad bridge. I was driving around Collegedale today trying to find something to make a black and white picture of, and I happened upon this low clearance railroad bridge. It's like 1.25 lanes wide, and I said that will do. So I made this shot. This was with the XT3, and this was a JPEG. This is using the Acros. Am I saying that right? Acros film profile. Of course, I did edit it after that. I edited the JPEG because I wanted to manipulate the light a little bit. But that's what that is.
Thank you, Randy.
And that's with the 18 to 55 kit lens. And this is a little bench over by the pond, the duck pond part of the, I call it the Wolf Teaver Creek Greenway, but it's probably called something else. But it's a park in Ooltewah/Collegedale. And that bench has ancient wagon wheels on it.
I love those.
I don't like these. I couldn't hide these.
Rocks.
I couldn't hide these bright rocks. I wish it had been a field behind it, but you can't have everything. Where would you put it? And this
I
is
love this.
This is at that same, like that bench is on the other side of the pond here, but this is some sort of Muscovy duck or some sort of goose.
Some sort of domesticated, goose.
But it was nice enough to kind of look at me while I was making a shot. And this is with the 55 to 200 lens on the XT3 at only 95 millimeters.
So, as someone who has a degree in biology and a specialty in evolutionary biology and ecology, zoom in on this thing's feet.
Okay.
So we know that birds were descended from reptiles, and look at those feet.
Yeah.
Those are the most reptilian-looking feet I think I've ever seen on a bird.
That is cool. It's a velociraptor duck.
Yeah.
Pretty eyes.
Yeah.
The color shot, because if you're saving your JPEGs with the Acros, you'll get color raw files, and I like the black and white better. So there it is. And I think it looks like it's doing mine all in a row, so probably my last one is right here. Also, this is at 200 millimeters with that 55 to 200. And I think these are zinnias, but they're the real tall kind. We've got some outside that are 8 inches tall. These are more like 4 feet tall. But I thought the black and white kind of suited these flowers with the juxtaposition and and this one being nicely out of focus. That lens, it's kind of a kit lens, but it's a fast kit lens. It's 3.5 to 4.8, where a lot of times a lens of that variety would end up at 5.6 or 6.3. Is that our last one? I bet it is.
No, we've got more.
Okay, so somebody made some after me, but that's not after me. But look at this picture, though.
That is cool.
This is Jim, aka Faux Snacks, aka Saxophone, and he was one of the first ones to send his picture in.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Phil and Heather. Here is a shot of the moon, handheld with the 200 to 500 on his D500. He was not expecting the airplane and was about to go in for the night, and it just happened to fly right in front of the moon. That is completely
so cool.
awesome. That is completely awesome. I like it a lot.
I do too. That's cool.
Neato. Very, very nice.
I really like moon shots.
Yeah. But with a silhouetted airplane,
It's even cooler.
it steps it up a notch.
Yeah.
Really cool. And here's Joy.
Oh,
This is
I
cool.
love this.
I wonder where that's at.
I think this is downtown. I think it's near the art district. I don't know.
Okay, she says she's got 3, and all 3 shots were taken with her D7500 and the one lens to rule them all, the 18 to 400 Tamron. And it's very cool the way they put
Art district. Oh yeah, she's right. She said it is art district.
Yeah, it's very cool the way they put masks on the statue.
Yeah.
So it would be up to code for Hamilton County right now.
Yep.
Nice job, Joy. Now I wonder. What is that? I don't know what kind of car that is.
I don't know. I don't know old cars very well.
I was about to say it's an old Rolls Royce or a Bentley, but I really don't know what it is. Looks like someone has started removing paint from the hood. At first, when I first saw these, I thought Joy's at the same car show that David is.
Yeah, I thought
but
the
maybe
same.
not. Maybe not.
It's cool though. I really like this.
So, what do you think the most important part of this car is in terms of styling?
The wheels? I don't know. I was like, the grill?
Yeah, so look at the next picture.
Ah, nice.
That's quite a grill.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very cool.
Randy says it's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was.
Yeah. Oh, and even Joy said RR before, but
Yeah, very cool. But it doesn't have the person on the hood.
Yeah.
Very cool. I drove an '82 Rolls Royce just the other day at work, but and that thing felt old, but nowhere near as old as this thing.
No, these are cool.
You can almost see the RR logo
On the
the
wheel.
hubcap there.
Yeah.
Very cool, Joy. Thank you. One lens to rule them all.
I really like. You can see how the paint's flaking off. Add some character to it.
All right, this is Matt, who used to be a coworker of mine, and now he has gone on to bigger and better things, so good for him. This, just to give you a little foreshadowing, this shot would work for next week's challenge. Let's see, he always texts me descriptions, so let me look in my text real quick. Okay, all images this week taken with a Panasonic Lumix G7 Micro Four Thirds and a Helios 44-2, which is a Russian lens, 58 millimeter, and which without a speed booster on that Micro Four Thirds, that makes it 116 millimeters effective. So I ordered one of those Russian lenses, the Helios 44-2, which is a 58 millimeter f2. I ordered it Monday and it still hasn't shipped, so I'm a little bit unhappy. I ordered it and paid for it Monday. Hey, if you're watching, guy on eBay who I bought my Russian lens from, can you send that thing? Anyway, I really like the out of focus qualities and the capturing this drop just as it's disconnected from where it's dripping.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. And look at that.
Ah.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in keychain form, bokeh-fied with that awesome Helios 44.
That's awesome.
He does a lot of figurine photography. He showed me at work. Really cool. How about that? There is Frankenstein with his flower. He's got a flower. Is that a what do you call those things? Is that a Funko Pop?
Funko Pop. I have a lot.
That's really cool. He has a way of making these inanimate objects look like they're actually doing something. Instead of just, I don't know. Anyway, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
I like that. Oh.
And that's a guitar.
Oh,
Also with the
nice.
with the Helios.
I really like this.
I can't tell what kind of guitar it is. I was going to say Paul Reed Smith, but I really don't know what it is. It's cool though.
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks, Matt.
think that is our last photo.
Well, there they are. Thanks everybody for sending in your pictures. Hopefully we'll have our technical difficulties ironed out 2 weeks from now, but I can't make any promises. We'll do the best we can.
Maybe I'll be out of my boot 2 weeks from now.
You think you'll still be? Well, yeah. 1 week from today, we got your next doctor's appointment. There's the chipmunk. And so we've got to get you fixed up so we can be more mobile. Get a camera back in your hands instead of a cell phone.
Yeah.
We put the Heather had seen a hummingbird. We usually don't put our hummingbird feeder out until September. But Heather saw a hummingbird this morning, and so I put the hummingbird feeder out, and we already got a pair on it. So maybe I'll just roll Heather out on the back porch with one lens to rule them all, and she can take hummingbird pictures. And the water can be the water and sugar in the hummingbird feeder.
Well, they don't know that yet.
Who?
They don't know what the photo challenge is.
Yes, that's a very good point. First, let's delete all these. Yeah, that's right. I haven't told everybody what the photo challenge is. But what it is photograph something that has water or liquid in some way. I mean, you can take a picture of a waterfall. You can take a picture of a glass of water. Yes, Ray, you can take a picture of a glass of whiskey. Just as long as there's liquid involved in some way, form, or fashion, and it doesn't matter how much or how little. We're not that picky. We just want to see your pictures.
Yeah.
But anyway, the whole idea of the photo challenge is just give you something to spark some creativity in your mind. But if you don't have a water or liquid picture, go out and take something fresh this week and send it in. I don't care. I just want to see your pictures and motivate you to use your camera instead of just letting that expensive thing sit there and collect dust. Go take a picture of something. But I hope to go to a waterfall myself personally. Maybe not.
I won't.
No. Heather will take a picture of something. I know she will. So, let's see.
Reminder of David's.
Yeah, we got, don't forget David's photo challenge is something red this coming Tuesday. New email address, gpstreamphotos@gmail.com. So don't forget that. And where is and don't forget ours. My email address is philstreampics. Really appreciate everybody participating. For a minute there, I thought we weren't going to get many this week, and the next thing you know, we got 42. So that means a lot, because these live streams would be boring if it was just, well, did you break your foot? Oh, you did? She broke her foot. Goodbye. Click.
I wish what I really wanted for my black and white photo, and I kept checking for this, was for my doctor to upload the x-rays of my foot.
Oh, now that would have...
I was really wanting that to happen, but they won't put them on the patient website for some reason.
That would have been telling. All those broke bones in there.
Yep.
But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and don't forget to do your water or liquid photo 2 weeks from today. Hope I don't have the date messed up like I did a month or so ago. August 20th, 6 o'clock, right here. And we will see everybody in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.